Hello, and welcome to another of What's on Your Mind and What's on My Mind. So, what I want to talk to you about is our language. Now, this came about because of the posting of one of the people that I've been mentoring this morning, and it was quite an interesting one, as where she was declaring, and excuse my language, but it isn't mine, although I've used it. Um, she said, I am sick of this shit in my life, and I will today, from this day on, I will no longer have any more shit in my life. And it made me smile, but it also made me very aware that what she was really telling the universe, that what she wanted was more shit in her life. So, how does that work? You see, the formula is very simple. Most of us are looking for improvement in our lives. This is part of who we are. We can't just sit, well, some people can, but most of us are looking to grow, to expand, to experience more. We are looking ahead. That's why our eyes are pointing forward. So we daydream, we look at magazines, we look at things where we want to go forward towards. Now, the simple formula of actually getting where you are wanting to go is that you have to start to speak in a language as if you're already there. Now, most of us focus on what we don't have. If I listen to general language, I'm a great people watcher. So if I sit in a restaurant, I hear people speak at the next table. They're telling me everything about their life, not because of the story they're talking about, but because of the way they're expressing themselves. So, for instance, if I was, a few years ago, I was going through a bout of ill health. Now, if I had woken up every morning and saying, I just feel so sick, then all that I would have regenerated all the time is to be more sick, because whatever I focus on, I draw towards me. So if I focus on the things I don't have, there is no other way possible but to have more of it. I cannot seem to get that through people's heads sometimes. Yes, but I get. Yes, but. Okay, that's all very well for you to say. But I have three children. Well, so do I. I have no money. I have this illness. I have. Now, with every I have, you are intensifying the existing situation. So what I have learned, it was interesting because when I first went on this journey, gosh, my language was very self-critical. I could not do anything good enough for me. And that made me critical of the world. It made me critical of other people. And the worst part of that was that all I attracted in my life was a lot of criticism. And guess what? I could dish it out, couldn't take it. So I decided to change that. And once I changed that and I started to look at all the good things about me and how much I loved certain things and how much, if the things that I didn't love, then I needed to change them to what I would love. But the biggest change I made was that I changed the way I spoke. And today people say to me, gosh, you speak so carefully. My oath I do, because I know, yes, every thought creates my reality, but more importantly, every word I speak creates my reality. So we, on this journey of self-awareness and self-awakening, we do a lot of work on what we call affirmations. And we can read affirmations. Today is a great day. I love whatever affirmation you want to make. But let's take an affirmation that, Wayne Dyer used. I choose to feel good. Well, but if you say that, I choose to feel, the word choose is very important. But most people would say, I want to feel good. And by saying, I want to feel good, you are not empowered. It's like you have no say in it. It's like you're waiting for someone else to give it to you. What is important is the word choose. Making it yours, having the intent. I intend to have a good day. I choose to have a good day. I choose to be healthy. I choose to be abundant. I intend to be abundant. But most of us talk about, well, I don't have the money. Look, I'd love to do that, but I don't have the money. All you're asking for is not having any money. So, okay, so how would you say it? Well, you would say, I'd really like to do that. And if that's for my highest good, then it will be presented to me in a way that I can do it with ease and grace. Now, that's a very different way of presenting it, isn't it? So, look at your life and look at the way that you're speaking it into place. I'm so peed off today. How often do you hear that? And then you find it strange that you're not having a good time. I'm so angry. That's another thing. Be very careful what you put behind the I am. I am are two of the strongest words that you can utter. Make sure that what you put behind it is what you actually want to be. Yes, because when you declare I am, that is what you're going to be. So why not say I am healthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I am full of joy, I am whatever you want. Put it behind the I am. Just check for a minute and ask yourself, what am I putting behind the I am? I'm so lonely. I'm so mad at my neighbor because they did X, Y, and Z. I am da-da-da-da-da-da. Please cut out the I am of your language altogether until you can put what you really want behind. The other thing about language is to speak yourself into your life through gratitude. Most people have this intent of wanting more, but focusing on what's missing. The only way that you can have what you really want is by choosing it, having the intent to have it, and then being grateful that it's actually on its way. So every day I finish my day with my gratitude journal, and I always say, I am so grateful for all that I have and all that is on its way for me to receive. I'm already grateful what's coming, because I ask for the highest possibility in all situations and circumstances, and I walk through this world in gratitude, being very careful about what I affirm. Affirmations are a statement that you draw towards you. So if you are saying, I'm having a lousy day, you're affirming that. If you say, I just never seem to have enough money, you're affirming that. And it doesn't matter how many times you say, I want to be abundant, it's not going to happen while you keep saying, I never have enough money. So be very careful what you say. Yes, it's difficult because what you're looking at is probably not what you really want to have at the moment. But if you want to change it, you need to change the way you see it and the way you speak about it. Just tell the universe, I choose to be well supported. I choose to live my purpose. I choose to be happy. I have an intention to be abundant. And you will be supplied. Please, watch your language. How are you speaking to yourself? Is every second word a judgment of how you do things, or who you are, or what you look like, or what size you are, or what the color of your skin is, or the color of your hair, or how tall or how short, or whatever? Are you constantly berating yourself? And then you wonder why you don't feel good, and you look for others to say how beautiful you are. They can't. They can only see what you see. You are a beautiful expression of God consciousness. Applaud it, be grateful for it, treat it well, and speak kindly to you. You need to start treating yourself as you want to be treated, and you need to speak to yourself as you want to be spoken to. And you need to start speaking the language of what you choose your life to be. So change your language, and I promise you, your life will change. Hey, it's not easy. It's not difficult either. It just takes some dedication and paying attention, and it takes repetition. But it starts with making the choice today. So let's speak our joy and then celebrate it. So have a great day, not because of anything that's going to happen externally, but because you choose it to be. Because I will. So see you around soon at the next What's on Your Mind. Bye.